What's up YouTube, Jeff back from Sammy Guru here, and today another exciting Samsung video for you guys. Today we have one of our very popular multiple update videos. There's been a bunch of Samsung updates lately. There's been too many for me to keep up with, so I'm kind of combining some of the smaller ones into one video. Today we're going to talk about 3 updates. We've got an update to Samsung Keyboard, an update to the Nice Shot application inside Good Lock, and then one other small update to Bixby, which I know not everybody loves Bixby, but Bixby's hanging around on Samsung phones, and it got an update with a few new features as well. So we're going to get into those. Before we get started, make sure you guys check out our website, sammyguru.com. We cover all these updates in real time as they get pushed out. Even if I'm not able to make a video dedicated to an update, it will always be covered on the website, so you don't have to worry about that. Book Market, we have a full writing team covering up to 20 articles a day on everything you need to know about Samsung, and not just phones, but also TVs, sound bars, everything Samsung makes. If you want to get in on our mystery box program, tap on the orange banner at the top. You get a free case, screen protector, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand with your Samsung pre-order. We've got the S25 Edge, Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7 available right now. Tap on the phone you're interested in. Go ahead and put in your phone number, email, or both. And all you have to do is use our Samsung affiliate link to order on launch day. We cover all the shipping costs, everything else for you. You don't have to worry about any of that. We take care of all of that. We use the affiliate revenue to pay for the program, the shipping, and also the items that go in the box. Really appreciate you guys, and we love to give back to the community. So check that out if you're interested. It's in the pinned comment and description below. All right, so let's get into these 3 updates. They're all very kind of small, but they've got some interesting features that they're worth looking at. Let's go into that Good Lock update first, which is Nice Shot. If you guys aren't familiar with Nice Shot, it's a Good Lock module that allows you to get some extra functionality for your screenshots and screen recording. The interesting thing about this update is I actually got the newest version, but it doesn't reflect as the newest version inside my update date inside Galaxy Store, which is pretty common. That happens with some updates. The newest version is 2.3.02, which adds the Galaxy to Share functionality, which we still don't have in the US. For those of you who don't know, Galaxy to Share is a module available in South Korea for Good Lock that lets you share your Good Lock settings with other people. You can export a file. They can import the settings you're using. And then show selected color in color selection menu as text is the other new feature. So if we go into Nice Shot here, what you'll see is you basically got disable crop snapping. When editing, you can turn this on or off. That's one of the options. Add a delete button to the toolbar so you can delete the incorrectly captured screenshot immediately. So what that means is when you take a screenshot, down here you'll now have this little trash option, which will let you delete it. That's one of the biggest selling points of Nice Shot, in my opinion, though it's very simple. Do not disturb during screen recording. Enable do not disturb when you're screen recording. This is very useful for someone like me in particular, who makes a lot of tutorial type videos. If you're not someone who makes a lot of tutorial type videos, then this might not be, something that you really care too much about, but it is very useful if you are someone like me who makes a lot of tutorials. Now the new option here actually has to do with the selfie video options. Here, when you do a selfie video background, you can make the background color transparent and auto detect background color, or you can choose to make the color transparent, either green, blue. You can switch between these two. And what they've done now is they've added the text here so you can actually see the name of the color. I really have no idea why they did this, because obviously the colors are there, unless maybe it's for accessibility reasons. And also the color detection sensitivity means you can turn up or down, how green does it have to be in order for it to be transparent. Anyway, that's what's new here with Nice Shot. Not a massive update, but still something you'll want to know about. And if you didn't know about this module before, hopefully now you try it out and use it, because it is very helpful, if for nothing else, than to have this delete option for screenshots that you actually don't want to keep. The next update rolled out for Samsung Keyboard, and you can actually go to the Galaxy Store and take a look at this one. This one's also fairly small, but you should be able to find it directly inside the Galaxy Store. It is rolling out here, at least in the US. The version of Samsung Keyboard started rolling out April 24th. It's a very sizable update in terms of actual size, 114.71 megabytes. And I think I know the reason, and I'll talk about that in a second. Version 5.9.12.11. If you look at the version changelog, it just says sticker update, categories within the keyboard have been streamlined and organized for easier access. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I went in here and I looked at the update, I don't actually see any streamlining. So if you look here, the emojis and stickers and all this various stuff, there doesn't really appear to be anything that's been streamlined. It looks exactly the same as it did before. The only thing that looks to be new is that they actually added this new category, which is this Earth Day stickers. You see all these various ones about sustainability and zero waste and preserving the ocean. These were added for Earth Day. I think they were supposed to be added on Earth Day, although it didn't really work out because I actually got this update like a week later. But Otherwise, I don't really see anything else new in terms of the additions and all that stuff. They just added a few more sticker options and they added that Earth Day pack. I don't think there's really anything that's been changed in terms of how the emojis are organized or any of the tabs. Create your own sticker with Galaxy Eye. You guys have to let me know, but I didn't really see anything changed. I don't see anything changed in terms of over here either. Everything is pretty much, you know, the edit options, you can move them up and down like you could before. So there might be some bug fixes as well, but it looks like they added a bunch of stickers. That might be why the update was a little bit larger, even though it really doesn't include any new massive features and maybe not any crazy functionality improvements either. The final update is an update to Bixby, and Bixby got a couple of new features as well. We can also check this really quickly in the Galaxy Store. Of course, Bixby Wake Up also got the update as well because it comes along bundled with it. So whenever you get a Bixby update, you're going to see an update to the Bixby Wake Up app as well. This came out on April 23rd, version 3.7.12.18, 84.84 megabytes. And what's actually new here is if you open the Bixby app, go into notices, it tells you here for the April update, what you've got here is easier conversations with the side button. Simply long press and release the side button. You don't have to keep holding it anymore to talk to Bixby. Of course, for most of you who have newer phones, One UI 7, if you press it down now by default, you don't get Bixby anymore, you get Gemini. So in order to change that, you would actually have to go into your side settings and you'd have to go into the side button settings. You have to go back in here and change it to Bixby. But if you do, then you no longer have to long press it and hold it. You can long press and let it go. You can still talk to Bixby conversationally. The other update and addition is you can talk to Bixby through the app icon. Now when you long press the Bixby icon, one of the shortcuts is actually to say your command instead of just typing a command. So you can say this, hey Bixby, find the settings on my phone that are related to power saving. And then, you know, it does a great job.
Set AI saving mode on SmartThings Energy to use that feature.
Of course, I've got other devices in here that go off in the background with Bixby. So it's trying to find a power saving mode for AI energy mode. I guess it thinks that I'm talking about setting one of my speakers or something. So yes, I know Bixby is not everyone's favorite. In this case, it didn't quite do exactly what I wanted, but it is great for on-device stuff in general, just perhaps not in this particular example during a video, of course. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. 3 updates you may want to grab, particularly that nice shot update and keyboard update, probably things that could prove very useful to you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out sammyguru.com. Stay up to the date with all the latest Samsung updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.